Yeah, one and a
Okay,
half
so you're the
or two.
firstborn.
Yes. So,
And what was your childhood like?
well, it was very happy. I mean, my brother came along. Really, he was a little bit like the space between you and Eric. You're 22 months apart, and we were 21 months apart. So he came away, so I had a little playmate. And in those days, you could just run free around where you lived. I mean, we lived kind of all out on a ranch until I was 11, and then we moved to Casa Grande, and I was in a little city neighborhood, and that was fun because then I had neighbors to play with. I didn't have neighbors in Phoenix.
Right.
Because we were on a ranch in the beginning. I didn't learn to ride a bike till I was 11 or 12 and moved to Casa Grande, and another girl on the block taught me. So it was fun, a lot of free play, and loving parents, and
Okay.
yeah.
And then when it came time for you to go to college, what were your choices, and what happened?
Yeah, so I looked at the universities in Arizona, and I chose the University of Arizona in Tucson. So I went there, and at high school graduation is when. We were in a small high school. I think we had 125 people in our graduating class, which that doesn't sound that small, but I mean, Casa Grande Casa Grande was about 8,000 people in those days. And at the time of high school graduation, well, the last 2 years of high school, I was involved with student politics, like I was the student body vice president. Your father was the student body president. He was always going to go to a technical university because he was very smart and he loved technical everything. And so he was accepted at Caltech. And then I was accepted at the University of Arizona, and then we started dating at that time at the high school, graduation.
After graduation.
After graduation. Well,
Okay.
at the time of graduation, and that summer he was home working because every summer he would come and work on the ranch to help earn some money.
Okay.
So we dated those 2 years. I was at the U of A, he was at Caltech. And then we married after our junior year. So then I transferred to Occidental College. I thought to myself, I could try UCLA or where, but Occidental was close to Caltech. We had one car, so Grandpa Rose bought him a used Corvette for his hard work as a valedictorian of our class.
That's what he was.
He was valedictorian,
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
and class president and everything.
Really?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He was class president, valedictorian. Yeah, very smart.
What did you like about my dad?
His sense of humor. He was smart. I like that. But you always have to have someone who jokes, like
Okay.
that. He had aspirations and, really hard worker. I like that. And education mattered, obviously,
Right.
to both our families.
And he was kind of going places, and that was
Yeah,
important.
yeah, he really was. I mean, even in our class, I don't remember that many in a cotton farming town that were going to universities outside of Arizona.
Okay.
A few, not many. Most stayed at either NAU in Flagstaff, ASU in Tempe, or University of Arizona in Tucson, where I
Okay.
was.
All right.
But I wanted a college too. When I went to the U of A, it was 18,000 people. That doesn't sound very big nowadays, but that was a lot. And there were a lot of regulations that felt restrictive. It was very difficult to get classes. You had to really plan that and fight for them. And you sometimes had 400 in a class, even in those days.
Wow.
And I remember once somebody got caught cheating and they screamed and dragged him out of there. And the rest of the exam, you're just kind of like shaking. And I just thought, I think I'll apply to Occidental, because I'd heard a lot from your dad about Caltech honor code, no locks on the mailboxes, no locks on your dorm doors, and Occidental was like that too. It was a great transfer for me because we had real professors, not TAs. It was very personalized, small classes, and there was honor code. I mean, we took all of our exams with no monitors there, and it was really good, yeah.